Hey guys, Mayflom here, and I've got out my little 6x8 book that I've been working on. I'm going to do this page right here. Now, I've got candy store pictures on both sides, and what I love about pocket page books like this. Now, this one I am working on, oh goodness, I am working on this for a number of reasons, but really the reason I'm putting this in here is two. Number one, this trip fits perfectly in a 6x8, and I love these simple stories 6x8 albums. They're fantastic to work with, to work on. So that's reason number one. Reason number two, I'm able to work on this in really short bursts. So I went through and put all my pictures in. Then, just as I have time or as I feel like it, one page at a time, I'm just going in and adding little bits and pieces. So what I have here, I have a whole bunch of different 28 Lilac Lane. I have the little mini bottles that have the beads and the sequins. I actually have, these are actually little bags of some of the sequin mixes that are coming to stores, like now basically, that are coming out to stores. So I've got a few different things here that I'm playing with, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shake a little bit of a couple different ones into here. I'm not going to shake a whole ton, but a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I want kind of a wild, actually I was thinking more of a wild look, but now that I'm in this, I'm now thinking maybe not so wild. And if there are things like, there are a couple of beads in here that are really thick, which I love, by the way, for shakers a lot of times, but just not this particular page. So if something comes through here and I'm like, oh, that just doesn't quite work for me, there's just a couple of these thick beads, then I'll just plop those out. So easy to do. But I'm just going to put a little bit at a time of various mixes in and just kind of get a feel for what do I like. And this one has little hearts in it, which I think is perfect for candy. Just a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, and see what I like. See if there's anything that, you know, whether it's, I don't know, more of one color, less of another color, whatever it is that, you know, kind of works for me here. I think a little more of this color and a little more of this one. I love shaking that out. So once I'm satisfied with this, I have a couple options. I can, just by going like this, it's all going to sink down to the bottom. I could put tape along here, but what I think I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to take this, pop this page out and go run it through my sewing machine. But I think first, actually, now that I'm looking at this, I want a couple more colors. I'm going to put a little bit of this one here. A couple more colors, a couple more options, just mixing it up a little more. I do so love, woo, that a lot of them came out there. Oh, that's fun. I love the beads in there. And then this one is actually a holiday one, but it's kind of the retro holiday. I believe that's even what it's called. This is a brand new one, so I don't even have the name memorized yet. But once I'm happy with the amount, that's what I'm looking at, is how does it look? Because it'll be pretty flattened out. Once I'm happy with the amount of shake I've got in there, I am ready to hit my sewing machine. But like I said, you could, instead of a sewing machine, you could absolutely just use tape or otherwise heat seal or some kind of sealing tool or something like that. I don't have a heat sealing tool. I normally really don't need one. I'm also going to pick a few of these white hearts out of this mix. I'm loving these heart sequins right now. They're just loving them. They're so much fun, and I've got a bunch of them in here. Now, I'm not doing any buttons in here because I love buttons and shakers, but for a pocket page, either in my planner or in my scrapbook, I really like it to be pretty flat. I don't like it to be too much dimension. And yes, more of those. Oh yeah, that's fun. Okay, now that we've got all that fun candy color, now I can stitch. Give that a shake. Oh my goodness, look how much fun that is. Now, if I want a little extra, if I want a little extra down here, I can either stitch a second time. The other thing I could possibly do is put a little bit of liquid adhesive there. I don't think that'll be necessary at all, though. If there's any other touches I wanted, for example, I put Get Your Candy on here, and I am going to add to that one, let's see, I think one of these hearts right here. So I'm going to pull one of these hearts right here out, and add that just with a tiny, tiny, tiny drop of glue. When I'm doing one single sequin on a surface like this and a matte adhesive, my PPA, which is my usual, will really be noticeable. I just use a drop of clear adhesive. So I'm going to get your candy on, and let's use one. Just kind of looking at my sequin options here. I'm looking for one like little one, I think. There we go. There's a little star. We'll use this little star. I try to look around and see which ones escape. Who escaped? Who needs to get used because they're clinging to my finger or sitting on the desk or whatnot. I like that one. And then we'll do one more down here. And just let this dry completely before you put it back in. Oh, I love it. So we've got the sequins there. We've got our little shaker, easy peasy. If I wanted to, another thing I could do, if I wanted to, is I could take alphabet stickers or die cut stickers like candy or something like that, and I could pull them out there. What I'm thinking about doing though is doing a title card over here that says Dylan's Candy. I'm still thinking about that, and that's one of the reasons I want to make this quick little video here, is just to show you if you want to do memory keeping and you want to do it quick but you still want to have a lot of fun. Maybe you use a lot of your supplies for, say, card making or other crafty types of projects. You can do little bits and pieces. You don't have to do the whole thing all at once or anything like that. You can just play a little bit, have some fun, and move on and go do something else and come back to this at another time. Absolutely fine to do. One of my favorite things to do, really. And you know what? This has really been fun. I'm excited that I did that. I actually want to do that 1 or 2 times. I think next time I'll do a little less. I wanted a lot for this one because it is candy, but also because I intend it to be viewed and a part of the page on both sides of this. I will see you next time. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have any questions, any requests, anything at all, feel free to leave me a comment, shoot me an email. I'll see you next time.